Oh, am I going to be secretary?
Oh, yes. How about that?
Let's see. We've got
I'm used to my little form.
Perez,
Let me get a sheet for you.
Brunberg,
Here,
Montez here. Staff would be Melissa, Jason, Horacio, Administrator Barry Ross,
Here.
and Jennifer Von Ash.
Here.
All right.
and absent is...
Absent is Mike Stickney, Chairman, and Erica Swenson, Secretary. Secretary for today will be Director Brunberg. Can we all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh. Everybody gotten a chance to review the agenda?
Yes,
Great.
I move we approve the agenda as written.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Great. Public discussion. Any person may address the board upon the subject within the jurisdiction of the Orangevale Recreation and Park District, which each speaker will be limited to 3 minutes. However, the chairperson can impose reasonable limitations to the maximum time per person and per agenda item to allow the board to complete its business. Any matter that requires action will be referred to staff or committee for a report and action at a subsequent meeting. Is there anyone online who wishes to?
Yeah, mine froze up anyway, but there's not.
There's not, and there's no one present, so we'll continue on to item 6, minutes, the approval of the minutes of regular meeting for September 9th, 2021.
I move we approve the minutes for the meeting of September 9th.
I will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So that's 300. Correspondence. We have the letter from Gay Jones requesting that the support for LAFCO. It is my understanding the Board of Directors will direct our administrator to research and vote on behalf of the Board of Directors in Orangevale Recreation and Park District, correct?
That's
Yes.
correct.
All right,
We refer that to our district administrator to vote on our behalf.
excellent. I don't see any other correspondence, so we'll go on to the consent calendar.
I move we approve the consent calendar as presented.
Again, I'll second.
Okay. And that would be, we'll have to go in order because it's financial.
Okay, Mraz,
Yes.
Brunberg, yes. Montez absent, I mean, not,
Montez, yes.
yeah, Montez is yes. Okay, yeah, you're L.
That'd be 300
yeah.
with 2 absences. Okay. On to item 9. We will need to table. Item 9, I have to excuse myself from that item. We'll include that onto our next.
Will do.
And December's.
Thank you, great. So we'll continue on to item 10, our standing committee reports. Administrative and financial, there is no report. Maintenance and operations, no report. Recreation committee, no report. Personnel and policy committee met on October 7th, and we have some policies in front of us for recommendations.
Yes, I drafted policies for fires in the park and smoking in the park. And for tonight, this is just for your information and for your review. We're not meeting in November, but I'd like to bring this to the board in December for a vote.
Great. Thank you.
And at that time, will you tell us what section in our policies this will reside?
Thank you, yeah,
Yeah,
that's good call.
because we have, a policy manual, and I'm just curious where it would be. All right?
So the action will be to present to the board December and provide the sections in our policy manual. For the government, item E, government, no report. F, planning committee, this committee met on September 16th. And that is in regards to,
Yes, it was Directors Stickney, well, he was the only committee member there of the board. Director Swenson was unable to attend, and Horacio and I were there. Primarily, we were there to look at the disc golf area, the new parking lot, areas where we may be able to reduce watering, reduce some turf. We decided against that. areas where we might be able to plant more trees, increase our irrigation in some areas to allow trees to grow. And we looked at some disc golf tee boxes, potentially moving some, and bringing in soil there's some soil erosion around some of those tee boxes, so bringing in some soil. And then we ended the meeting by heading over to the playground area at Oak and Filbert to look at where we're going to install the fitness equipment when that arrives and when we're ready to install it, somewhere between January and March of 2022.
Good question. We have 2 grants, right?
We do, yep,
Okay.
Yeah.
yep,
So
we do.
that, the total, we were going to add some to that. So we have a total, there was 17,000 altogether. Is that the total?
Roughly 16,000, and it's 9,000 in grants, 7,000 from the district. And Horacio, Jason, and I met last week with the Rotary, and they also have Rotary members that want to help with the installation.
Right.
They have a Rotary member who's an engineer,
Oh, great.
who
Okay.
they believe will help us in designing, where it's going to go and help with, just the general design.
Well, maybe some of those can be a big day of service as well in
Yes,
May,
right.
so.
And we
that's a good
we'll go
idea.
according to
Yeah.
Capri, is that correct?
Excuse me?
We'll do it according to Capri standards?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, we'll have to.
So
Thank you.
I need to make a note here, on my packet, for my page 36, for maintenance committee recap, we show a maintenance and operations no report, but item F that we're discussing shows maintenance committee report recap.
Somewhere it shows.
Yeah,
no
I thought
report?
there was, up in the agenda, she read that there was no report, and I thought there was a maintenance report.
Right,
was it
so item
maintenance?
F that we're on, looks like
Oh, it's the wrong one?
It's titled Maintenance Committee Report. It's where, it's what we're talking about right now, but it's instead of titled Planning Committee, it's titled Maintenance Committee Meeting.
That's on page 36?
Let's see right here. You have it listed as planning committee. There
Right.
should be maintenance.
No, the
It should be up
maintenance,
there.
maintenance and operations. is-
So, it's maybe a few pages off because of the laptop, but see the,
See on here,
See.
it says maintenance committee
Oh,
recap.
I see.
I just
Yep,
want the
that's what she's
correct,
looking at.
just noted for the correction.
Thank you. Thank you.
But item 10F, the planning committee, it should have been under 10B,
Well,
maintenance committee, is that
I
correct?
think at the planning committee, was it the
Page
maintenance
30.
committee or was it the planning committee that met?
It was the planning committee,
Okay, so what we need to do is correct
The title.
the title,
the recap meeting, the recap.
yes, of the
minutes.
recap meeting.
Gotcha.
Okay. So
Thank you.
on to the Trails Committee, item G, no report. Ad hoc, no report. Item H, Administrators Report, monthly activity, September 2021.
Yes,
Go maintenance rodeo.
I know. I'm going to leave that for Horacio to brag about that.
Sorry,
That was-
I had to,
That was the final thunder.
all right,
Yeah.
I won't
Primarily what
step in front of Barry.
I met with, I did my tag-alongs, my ride-alongs with Nadia and Lucas Lilly. Nadia Coca Roberts, our recreation coordinator, and Lucas Lilly, our maintenance worker, on 2 separate days. And it was just, again, super beneficial for me to spend a day with our full-time staff and learn more about their jobs. With Nadia, it was learning a lot about her special events. She showed me around as far as where things are stored, some of her programs, where they're held and how they're held. She reviewed some of her marketing with me, as well as how she recruits sponsors. So all in all, it was very beneficial. And then with Lucas, it was a hands-on, get a project done type of day. And we repaired 2 slabs of concrete on the concrete path by the horse arena. And credit to the maintenance team for detecting a leak and finding out that it was originated underneath the pathway. So they did have to break up one of the concrete pathways to repair the leak, and they had to repair the concrete. And along the way, they found another slab of concrete that had a crack, and it was a potential tripping hazard. So we repaired that while we were at it. So, but yeah, great working with Lucas. super skilled, and very positive attitude. Other things I wanted to mention on the last page was a meeting I had with CSDA, I'm sorry, CARPD, and it was a statewide meeting with district administrators, and the big takeaway there was the COVID relief, that the state has allocated $100 million for all independent special districts.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's like 3,000
I know,
independent
I
special
know.
districts, and
Won't go far.
$100 million won't stretch out super far, but we only had 2 weeks to complete the application, and I got it in last Thursday. It's due tomorrow, and best-case scenario is the district would recover $157,000. That's best-case
Take it.
scenario. but
Yeah.
We're going to get something, I don't know how much. We'll find out in probably in a couple of weeks. I think by the end of the month, they're supposed to let us know.
Okay.
And now we can move on to recreation. Jason?
Recreation. Well, I gave you guys a little snapshot there of the recreation facilities revenue for quarter one there. And you can see that things are up and down a little bit here, but we did finally get it's 23,000 of the vouchers.
Awesome.
And that pushed September up a lot. And that, you can see that even though August was down, we still are doing quite well overall. The big push too was facilities have been taking off like crazy.
Good.
We have a lot of rentals coming in and out. We saw a huge spike of rentals in July, and that was because we got like the cemeterium guys over here or a lot of different things coming in. We will see a dip in those when we have to give back out the deposits. So,
Yes.
we're riding high right now. We'll see a little bit of a dip in that, but that's just kind of to be expected and it'll all catch up. But I mean, overall, we're doing pretty well. What do I have here? Yeah.
Outdoor rentals are just just exploded. Every park, every day of the week. I mean, Saturday, Sunday, it's just insane. Some of them on Fridays. So it's been really interesting to see this aspect of COVID with our facilities.
Well, we've also had how many different cultural events? Same group, isn't it? But they came back
Yes.
at least 3 times now?
Yes.
And we had actually our real big
Stuff.
one that we would have normally every year, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That was last weekend. So again, a lot of big things coming through.
When is the bike coming through? The bike?
Oh,
The bike race?
2 weekends, the 23rd, I think.
Yeah.
23rd,
Okay,
24th?
okay. Awesome. I always look forward to that.
And is the haunted house running? I
Yeah.
haven't,
So the haunted house won't be running till the 22nd.
Oh, wow.
He was supposed to open up Friday, but the county says you can only occupy the parcel for 10 days. Run it, event for 10 days, not occupy, run.
run it?
Yeah. We're working with it. I'm trying to help guide some,
Oh, good.
in some directions for him,
Yeah.
for that, because that's a bit frustrating.
See, it's
Yeah.
only
Loses 7 days, And in
That's a lot of
prior
work.
years, he was dealing with the city of Citrus Heights, which, has their own set of rules in here, so.
He
when
was
comes-
able to stay open the whole month of
Yeah.
October.
So when he comes into a Sac County area, last year and this year are his first dealings with Sac County. And
We'll have to see what we can do to.
Wasn't
to
he
help
open
him.
longer last year?
No.
he was only open
Oh,
a
he
few
was
days last
barely.
year because of getting all
'cause of
his things
COVID.
done. Well,
I had it.
not as much COVID as he was dealing with
Fire
fire and
department.
Oh,
his big inspections for that.
Yeah. So, okay.
But yeah,
I'm
so.
glad he's here, that's for sure.
And the good news is he sold, 500 tickets as of a
Oh,
couple
no,
days
well,
ago?
that was, he said good, but that was he already had pre-sold at 500 tickets, but now he has to try to let people know that it won't be open on Friday. He had, get the word back out on that.
Planning it, yeah.
So he'll open the 22nd is his target now.
Okay. Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed for him, that's
and I
for
heard
sure.
Bow Wow Days was,
It was a blast.
Yes, I didn't make it there.
It was-
I think we
it
were out
was-
of town, yeah.
Spectacular.
Yes.
It was
Yay.
an awesome party.
I'm sure it's the first
She's got 'em all.
annual, more annuals to come.
It was really wonderful, and it was wonderful to see how many people ventures through the park, when we were looking at it, and how many people, when we went to go set up, how many people are there with their animals. And so we had everything from hares to hooves. So
I
we
saw
had-
a horse. There's a
we
picture of
saw
that in our
horses,
thing, yeah.
mini ponies, we had tortoises, we had beautiful hawks and owls and
Wow.
reptiles and,
So it wasn't just Bow Wow.
no,
No.
it was a
Wow, and
spectacular
friends.
event.
And even cats.
Yeah, cats and wiener races and, it was a really good day. We had lots of adoptions that happened afterwards. Something
That's
like
awesome.
500 and something
Nice.
pounds of food, so it was good. It was really good for the community and for, food went up to the fire camp animals up there as well as locally, so it was good. It was good. We've already talked about another one.
Yeah, you got the date for next year?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you gotta schedule that. That's gotta be a do-over.
Yes, absolutely. So, very excited. Anyway, okay,
All
so,
right, I just had to ask,
Yeah.
because it wasn't.
I was gonna say, my last bit of here is then, tomorrow night, our
Fright night.
extravaganza Fright
Oh,
night
Fright
here.
night, yeah.
We're ready to go. I mean, it's nice to be back a little bit more
so
normal.
do you
But it's
think
not-
that pedestrian walkway is going to help? Because last year, last year was craziness.
Last year was the drive-through.
I know, but I mean, that pedestrian crossway, we've not used it yet, right? So I've kind of
Oh,
wondered.
this one? Oh,
The
yeah,
north-
yeah,
north-
yeah.
I've seen a lot of kids using it on their bikes going to school,
All right, good.
which has been kind of interesting in the mornings.
I think Doug has used it successfully a couple times, right?
Yeah. There you go, bring it up, he uses it
All right,
too.
okay.
So it's
But yeah.
Fright
do-
night, but not trunk or treat.
Yeah, it's trunk or treat.
It's
that's
trunk or
right.
treat.
So-
Treat too.
So,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
last year, we did it because, the whole COVID world, it was the drive-through, which was causing craziness all over the place because we had way more than we expected. Now we're going back to our traditional, down here in the parking lot, trunk or treat,
or treat,
Spookyton Woods, games,
Ooh, okay.
maze, and then movie.
Okay.
Awesome, can't wait to hear
And it
about
starts
that.
half an hour earlier, so it starts at 5:30 instead of 6 this year, so.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, plus, we have, pasta a la mode
Two of them.
and taco.
Oh,
Oh, a couple
yeah, you
trucks.
got trucks, food trucks are great.
Okay, awesome.
Pasta to go, come on.
And a cone.
Amazing.
Austin, a car.
All right. So
Love
how
it.
about you, Hiroshima? You've been to a rodeo, I hear?
Oh, we've
Yeah,
been very,
first place 2 times.
very occupied, let's just put it that way. Between the wind,
Oh,
the
yes.
regular maintenance, the phone calls about different things, and, like you said, having a little fun with the expo. So I'll start with if you look at the report, there's a lot of the small items. One of the biggest ones was the removal of large tree that some of you saw going from Elm towards Disc Golf along the fence line. There was a large tree that went down. We didn't lose a lot of trees with the wind, just a couple of small ones and branches. There was a large one, well, a good-sized one. Mike would have seen it walking on Oak and Filbert, right by the north end of the parking lot, kind of. We were glad that one went down because it was kind of like a little widowmaker hanging on that pathway, so that one just removed. Also, another note is that the pool pump went down, so the pool is down right now, so we were just keeping the chemicals and moving it with the slide pump, so that we can aerate the water a little bit and also put some of the tabs within the movement, so we're preventing some potential algae. So that was a bummer. We're just waiting on parts. They're just waiting on parts because it's taking a little longer than normal. I'm pretty sure that a lot of the businesses are experiencing the same thing, extra weight on parts.
Yeah, supply chain issues are going on heavy right now.
Yeah, so we this extra time gave us a little time to pull that pump out and take it down to them, so that way we don't have to pay for them to come out, save us a little bit, but we were able to get it out and get it down there. And then, of course, Big Thunder, the rodeo, and or the expo, which it was a success, I will say. There was quite a bit of organizations out there. And again, Orangevale took first place again. So, yeah.
Lots of fun.
That was a fun little, how can I put it, moment?
Oh, yeah.
Because, well, for us, because Barry also participated in the bubble soccer.
That's awesome.
I don't know if you guys
So
seen the videos, but yeah, we got pretty good hits on us
I get sent flying twice.
right after right before scoring.
Yes.
So, but everybody had fun. Enjoy, sometime look at other vendors, look at some of the vendors that we have worked with, and kind of interact with other agencies. So, gives us the opportunity to get out from here and then go meet other folks from other agencies. So
Yeah, a
Do
lot of
they
good
do that
vendors.
every year?
they missed
Obviously last
the
year.
year
'cause
before
of
last,
COVID,
yeah. This year they brought it back, and for bringing it back, I thought it was a good success.
And you got a big trophy.
Well, yeah, and then we got two things. We got to keep the old trophy, which was a smaller one about this big, and then we got to bring the bigger one, which is going to be engraved with the name of the agency who won it, and they're just
Oh,
gonna
circulate.
and they're gonna
everywhere.
rotate it. So
Sweet.
that's how they're gonna do it.
They'll save money, only having to engrave
one
it
name.
time.
No, they have to put each year on there though.
Yeah,
No,
they'll put
that's
the
true.
year and the agency who won it.
And they get belt buckles. like that.
Yeah, and then they give belt buckles. So we all got
I
one.
love that.
Is that cute?
I love that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Next meeting, I want to see the belt buckle.
All right.
You must-
All right,
you must
we'll bring him for next meeting.
How about you, Jennifer? What you got going on?
Sue and I had a benefits webinar with the county, and as anticipated, there were some increases. They were fairly modest, nothing crazy, and that is resulting in about almost 8% increase for Kaiser HMO and single, and only a 3% increase for Kaiser high deductible. Benefits was actually able to separate those two, and they're encouraging people to go to a high deductible. So that's how the manager at Sac County chose to, negotiate that. And the increase for Sutter was about 4.22%. So, nothing crazy like there was talk earlier this year of 10, 15%. They were still somewhat modest. That we only have 2 people on a Kaiser HMO. Everyone else is on a high deductible unless they're single. And so those 2 people have a $27 a month increase for their family.
That's
So
tolerable.
It's doable.
that is what it is.
We're
The-
still offering that whole pay-in
Yep.
for the high deductible.
Yep,
to help
the difference-
Alleviate the out-of-pocket costs.
Yep,
So
the
we've got
difference
that plan in our
between the
policy.
HMO and the high deductible is about $300. And so everyone has rotated out of the 75% first year, 50% second year. So now everyone on a high deductible gets 25% of that difference. So the district at this
Saving
point
us,
is going to be
saving them.
sending about $75.57 a month into the health savings accounts for all of the employees who switch to a high deductible, and the district is still saving 75% of the savings each month, which
Yeah.
isn't tons of money, but
It's
it
a
is
win.
some,
It all
and
works.
over the
It
years,
all
it adds
works.
up, and
Yep.
it really is a
Absolutely.
great plan. So no change to dental, no change to vision, no change to life insurance, and no one had any changes as far as within plan, so emails went out again, and reviews were done, so we're done.
Awesome.
There we go.
Budgeted, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we budgeted for a higher percentage.
Probably.
And I
Yes.
want to say it's going to, we over budgeted by about 5,000 then. what
Yep, I was going to say 4,600 is what I remember.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
All right, well, item 12, there's no unfinished business, but we'll continue on to item 13, new business,
was really
13A, public hearing. This would be on the approval approving the resolution and the final steps in completing the full budget submittal with the County of Sacramento, correct?
Correct. It's the OLAD budget that needs
That's
to
what we
be,
do all the time.
Well, in the background stated that we're just correcting from the submitted amount from the original resolution from August, correct?
correct.
Yeah.
So
So
what?
can I make the motion?
Absolutely.
Yes, I move we approve Resolution 21-10-678, adopting the Orangevale Landscaping and Lighting Assessment District final budget for fiscal year 2021-22.
I'll second that.
Right. So we'll need a roll
Okay,
call.
what,
13A, we'll need a roll call?
Brunberg is a yes. Montez?
Yes.
Swenson absent, Stickney absent, Moraz?
Yes.
So that'll be 3-0-0, there's 2 absences. Okay, we'll go on to item 13B, that is the approve the Sacramento Tree Foundation request.
We have to motion that. I'll just move it
Yes,
really
please.
fast.
Yes.
God darn it. I move we approve the Sacramento Tree Foundation's request to responsibly harvest acorns from native oaks in designated district parks to ensure the foundation's ability to continue region-wide tree planting efforts.
Thank you.
I'll second that.
I love this.
Yeah.
So that's not a financial to us, so that's just a all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
What number was that?
That's 13B.
Okay, that's right down. Okay,
All right, so we have directors and staff comments. I think we've kind of done that, but if you guys want to add anything, it looks like we need to also discuss holiday closures. It's hard to believe we're already there. What? Holiday season is here.
Christmas tree lighting is coming.
I know.
no,
Yeah, so what we'd like to do for holiday closures is December 20th through the 31st. That's 2 consecutive weeks, Monday through Friday. And it worked out pretty obviously, you
Yeah.
know, how those holidays
Yeah.
fell. So we'd be returning to work on the 3rd of January.
So do we have a date for our tree lighting? Is
The
it
3rd, December 3rd,
December 3rd? Okay,
6 to 7:30.
all right. Make a note of that.
Yeah.
Here all day.
Okay.
So
See how that new, the extra property, the sidewalks, and the pedestrian crossing will help us out with
Yes,
that,
especially for that
right?
event.
All right, okay. Well, anything else?
I have nothing else.
Yeah, I'm good. That was it for this month.
All right.
Oh, I'm getting ready for Larry on October 27th.
Okay.
So, yep,
Fantastic.
we're in good shape. We still have a week and a half to go, and things are coming together, so.
yeah, you gotta get all the,
All right.
Am I missing anything?
We now have our Civic Rec Up, which is our new registration system.
Fantastic.
Done. Job.
And huge, huge, huge kudos to Jason and Mel, who
Jason did this.
literally researched it and have fully implemented
That was a
nearly
big
every,
project. That was a
huge,
big
huge.
project.
Huge
Jason
job.
has been coming in early and doing amazing and intense data entry.
The
His
fun part,
eyes
too-
probably need to be checked out from all of the,
I'd say the fun part too is that as I'm working, let's bring it up.
oh, yeah.
Yes, show us.
Give him a little preview.
I'll leave
But you
this
got to do it
meeting.
quickly.
yeah. There could be scored runs as we speak.
There are not, I checked, you're good.
We're good, it's still 0-0.
Where is-
I don't have the app, so I can't pick it.
I'm not doing well
No,
without
the
it.
new one is clearly an
Andy
updated
Crush.
model with a lot of flexibility that I've seen just in reporting, and it talks so well with my Bank of America, and, yeah,
And we can accept different credit cards now, so
Yeah.
rather than just our Visa, MasterCard,
American
Discover,
Express,
American
Discover.
Oh, really?
Wasn't there another
No,
one?
I didn't know that. I could have used, that was the one
What
card.
about Venmo?
That was the one card I did not take to Vegas, was the
Oh.
American Express. I
And
could
you
have
had
used it
it.
for my reservation the other day.
Yep, you could've.
So, I'm very
Okay.
excited about hosting the homecoming here.
Well, we
Yeah,
are
that's great.
appreciative of their security efforts as well, too, and all the parent volunteers in the proper locations, we appreciate
Yes.
that.
And they can go to the haunted house after. or
Oh, my gosh,
Oh,
you're
there you
right.
go. Well, then, there were also, they're talking about hosting the January event here as well. So it might be something that we can keep the, the rental.
Yeah, I think though,
coming in.
once you get the school back into play though, it's free, isn't it? for
I-
those?
No, it's not free.
Well, you know what I mean, it's,
And I think
schools,
budget-wise,
charges for
this seems to be a good fit. So
Uh-huh.
I'm hoping that I'm hoping, from the parks part of you, that becomes a regular rental for us.
I was gonna say, the hard part, though, was that when we had the girl come up and so, well, my date got his ticket, but I didn't get mine, I was waiting, and then it's sold out. I'm like, well, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, they can call Jennifer.
Yeah, but I mean,
I mean, the other Jennifer.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
From all
I know you have,
events.
the limitations.
She can take care of it.
This is terrible. So if you see the new things here, I've been working lately on the facility map. So unfortunately, I'm using Google right now, Maps, and doing that, but you can get there and then place, like, here's the picnic area, then you click on the picnic area, it should bring up pictures of the picnic area.
Fantastic.
And then
Oh,
you
I
can kind of
can't
get
wait.
the rental information off that as well.
Awesome.
That's
Well,
great.
and I don't know which committee would look at it, but I made the comment about the PDF of all the rental units. If on the PDF, the unit said how many its seats or whatever, so I don't have to go to the room and then go to the PDF and go, okay,
Yeah,
which
that's-
room, which
that's
one?
And that's all
helpful.
been updated, so you should see that already.
Awesome.
Staff listened to your comments and did adjust it accordingly.
I mean, it could say estimated, I mean, there's usually a capacity
Well,
range.
usually it would be
but-
good for seating, classroom, or standing. That would be.
Yeah, I'd show you. if
Right,
it's-
but on that
Is that in the
PDF,
description?
that form,
Yeah.
it has the.
Is that on the description of
room.
the facility?
Yeah.
No, it's on
Give
the
me the
PDF.
seating on there, so
No,
I
it's on
don't
the
have
price
to go
sheet,
to.
the fee
Oh,
list.
no, I believe
You
you.
didn't hear what I said.
You said it's already been,
I was.
Oh, you were.
Yeah, I thought she already said that she put it up when she finished it, which would have been a
My
couple
husband
before
was
we
trying
did
to
the
find
other
her
stuff.
Well, it looks like
All
we
right, look at that.
No, I'm dragging this on.
all right.
Hey,
Look at that.
well, you know, you have some high-speed internet going there, dude.
There's a link from our website.
I think we can all take a look at it at home.
No.
Or,
There's nothing important going on right now, trust me. It's a-
unless there's anybody else online that needs to talk to us, I'll
All
look
right,
to Ken.
everybody
and Melissa.
disconnect from the Wi-Fi.
This just in, oh my gosh, the mouse isn't even working now.
So
It's on their site.
I'm going to propose that we adjourn.
You motion we adjourn, I second that motion.
All in favor?
Nah.
Aye.
No.
Make note that there is a non-voting member who does not want to adjourn.
I want to show
I
this.
will adjourn, it'll be 7:07.
I've
Or
been
click on
working
it
on
now.
these,
You're
but
gonna like to see the map. It'll tell you if it's
Awesome.
booked and where it's at.
it's,